we only just taken a bath.
Yeah.
Cheeky monkey. Pride spot. We are here, back at the Viking house. It's been a while, I think it's been about a month.
It has, yeah.
It's been about a month or so, and we couldn't resist to come back. We're going to do an overnighter. We're going to have a feast.
We are.
We've already started doing the clay on the gable end, which is awesome. It was needed for a long time.
It got quite messy.
It really did, and you guys have been commenting for ages saying, come on guys, get this done, fill in those gaps. So we filled in the gaps. We got the clay from the old fallen down cedar tree, which we showed you, I think, in a previous episode or one before that, but I'll show you in a minute.
We've not needed to mash the clay up or anything.
Yeah.
It's been perfect
It's been
consistency.
great.
We're just getting lumps of this clay, smearing it on, and it's filled the gaps.
It's worked a treat, but boy are we in for a feast tonight. We're going to start cooking in a minute. We've got the fire going, and we're probably, I think we'll do a bit of that tomorrow because we've got some beers and things like that. The ale horns are going to be back. It's going to be really fun. We can't wait. Stick around, guys. I hope you enjoy the episode.
It's going to be a good one. Some wild chive. We don't need much. This grows just down here by this lake we have in the woodland. And I think this will be really tasty in the butter spooned over our salmon.
What is in here, Dustin? Explain.
So,
this concoction.
In here we just have some good old butter and some chives. And this, I think, will be really tasty. Once our salmon's done, we can then spoon over buttery, chivy goodness onto our salmon and flake it off and eat it.
So how long has this been salmon cooking away, just so people know?
Well, it's been a very slow cook. You can see we've got some nice colour on it. The whole thing is cooked now. I think give it another few minutes and let ourselves just get things ready, get the table set up. And it's been cooking for, I don't know, what do you think, maybe an hour and a half?
Yeah, nearly 2 hours, probably hour and a half.
2 hours. But it's been smoking, so it's not been an intense heat. It's been almost an indirect heat. Lots of smoke, lots of this oaky, smoky wood, which is great when it comes to putting in some flavour into the fish. This is one of my favourite ways of cooking fish.
And this is Viking style.
This is Viking style, that is exactly it.
So for the clay on the gable end of the Viking house, I've used, well, myself and Dustin have used this clay down here, which was from a fallen cedar tree. You can see this root system here, which we showed you in the previous episode. It's really handy because what it's done is it's formed this puddle at the bottom where the root system's ripped up. There's now a hollow there. That rainwater's collected in there. And it's meant that it's kept the clay really nice and wet and moist, which makes it obviously a lot easier for when we're chinking in the gaps over on the back of the Viking house. So there's still plenty here. We've done the outside already. We'll probably let that dry and then we'll eventually get some more from here and start to do the inside gaps as well. And that way it's completely sealed. In hindsight, what we could have done to insulate it further is grab a bit of moss or something like that and put that into the gaps and then put the clay over the top of the moss, so it's kind of trapping that insulation in there. But we are in the UK, we're in the south of the UK, we don't get very, you know, freezing temperatures down here, maybe down to -6 in the coldest of winter, so we don't really have to worry too much about all the gaps in the shelter itself. So this is the gable end now, where we've chinked in the gaps with some clay, and you can see that it's pretty much already starting to kind of go off because with springtime it's fairly mild tonight. It's not going below, I think, 8 degrees Celsius, so it's fairly mild at the moment. We're up at about 11 degrees Celsius. We still need to fill in a gap in this middle section here and the famous gap down here, which has lasted about 4 episodes. So we still need to get a couple of sticks to fill in that gap and that gap. That top section there where there's a couple of holes in the bark, we're leaving that open to allow the air to draft through and just pull through the front of the Viking house and through the back as well. and that way we can get a bit more airflow when the fire pit's burning. That looks awesome. It falls off.
Oh.
Do I need to get round there now?
No. I'm eating all of this. What are you having?
Question is, has Dustin done it again? This is the pressure's on.
Oh. That smoky flavour to it as well.
That's awesome. That is so good. And that little chive and butter. Mm.
It's a very subtle taste of chive. Not too overpowering. But you know what? Nice bit of butter to go with some smoked fish.
And that crispy outer layer is so nice.
There's so much flavour in that layer.
Should we try the Viking bread? We have to put the word Viking in front of everything we say in this series. Oh, that's lovely. You can't beat fresh bread like that. That was finished cooking about 10 minutes ago. Well guys, we are actually a few hours down the line.
It's been a few hours since
since daylight. So we've had the most incredible smoked salmon. And that was taking smoked salmon to a new level. Like, that was insane.
It was very tasty. That buttery, chivy goodness.
Oh, it was so good.
Freshly baked bread.
It was so good. And it was so good that we've actually just gone and put some pork on the fire as well.
We've got some nice pork belly on the fire.
Oh.
You know, late evening snack after a few beers.
Now look, we've paced ourselves a bit more from the last overnighter. Those guys that came and viewed the last overnighter, we went a bit big. So we did. We paced ourselves a bit. So we've got the big fire pit going. We didn't get as roaring a fire as we did previously, but we're kind of slow cooking that pork there on the grill. It's lovely and mild, isn't it, tonight? It's
lovely,
really mild.
Yeah.
We don't even need the fire for warmth.
I think last time it really was. It was almost like midwinter. It was very cold.
We went full on big fire. How big a fire can we get in this house? And we got going.
Yeah, exactly.
We got the fire going. But I hope you guys are enjoying this. It's been really fun. This is now the second night that we're going to do here. We are hoping down the line to do multiple nights, so maybe a 3-dayer, 3 to 4 dayer. Yeah. I've done multiple day trips with Dustin before, but maybe like a 3 to 4 day trip where we really just try and cook up epic feasts as we do, or as you do. I just film it.
No, as we do.
Yeah, as you cook and I film multiple days, have a good time, and maybe try and do things a bit more like the Vikings done. Now we've come much more towards the Viking style of cooking, and actually we're going to put a link to the cooking equipment because we've done a lot of cooking on, well, it's Petromax gear, isn't it, really?
That's it, Petromax.
So
great
it's
gear,
German-made gear, it's really good gear. We've done a lot of cooking on it. We'll put a link in the description below because I've had a lot of questions about it. I'm not paid to say that, but I just had a lot of questions about it. And it's just solid gear, and that's what we cook on.
Yeah.
You cook on it, I've cooked on it.
All the time.
It's just really solid gear.
Yeah.
Cast iron, like wrought iron skillets and stuff.
Yeah,
really good.
Yeah.
And it's been great. So we have busted out the old ale horns. Good old-fashioned ale horns from last episode. They're probably just as mouldy, but cheers. And cheers to you guys for tuning in for the second overnighter at the Viking House.
Thank you for following the whole series. It's been a great series.
It's been amazing.
Everyone's loved it.
It's been carnage. It's been good.
Thank you very much.
We're now sealed in, so we're going to get smoked out at some point by this amazing clay work that we've done.
Lots of clay within the gaps of the wall down here.
Good. Brilliant. It's too hot. It's too hot now. We need no fire in here for the summer. But thank you so much for watching, guys. We really appreciate it. I'm not going to do too much nighttime filming now because we know how that went last episode. And if you want to watch that, it's up here somewhere. And those that tuned in on Dustin's live stream earlier will know exactly how it went. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. We're probably going to round this off here. It's pretty much 11 o'clock. We're cooking pork belly or whatever it is.
We are.
At 11 o'clock at night, as you do.
Before we go, I've got one more thing that I would like to present to Mike. So, for those of you that do follow my channel, if you don't, I don't blame you, no worries. But I do have merch, don't
Apologies
worry.
to those guys.
Apologies to you if you don't follow my channel. I do have merch, and, you know, why not? I was going to give Mike one. So, Mike, here you go.
Look at this. So we have a lanyard.
This is kind of
Cheers, mate.
my latest merch. So this is a titanium spork.
Look at that. It actually says "Cooking Good in the Woods."
That's right. It's got engraved on it, "Cooking Good in the Woods." The other side is
cool.
bushcrafttools.com.
It doesn't bend.
It's a very practical tool. It doesn't bend. It really is a great tool for cooking or eating your lunch.
The best piece of bushcraft kit. I'll pop a link to that in the description. Mate, thank you. That's a very kind gift. And I've got a gift for you, but I'm not going to give it to you until the morning. So, you're going to have to... I hope you sleep well, because...
I want to sleep now.
You're going to have to wait until the morning. Santa's not coming until the morning. And you guys will have to wait, and I will give you a gift in the morning.
Okay.
But thank you so much, mate. Thank you to you,
No worries.
Dustin.
Cheers, Mike.
And we have a new project that even the guys on your live stream try to find out.
Are we allowed to mention it?
No,
okay.
No. They're not allowed to know. So we have to keep zip-tied about this. We have a new project coming. Look, the Viking house has been insane.
It really has. It's been incredible. The feedback from all you guys, the comments, the suggestions.
I mean, I've been
blown away by it. Incredible.
We've had like a couple of million views, and we've had a few...
A couple?
Well, yeah, like quite a few million views.
A couple more than a couple.
And we've had like 100,000 new people from the Viking series come over. So to those guys that have come over from the Viking series, we're incredibly grateful. You know, this has been a bit of an amateur
wait until the next one.
Yeah, the next series is going to be absolutely awesome, and it is a series, so I can't wait to tell you guys.
It's going to be
incredible. We're going to have to hold it in, so we'll tell you guys soon. Yeah. In fact, we're not even going to tell you guys. We're just going to drop it on the channel. We're just going to drop it. Let's see you guys in the morning. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, Mike.
Night, guys. Do my morning intro. Good morning, folks. 'Twas a good night.
Certainly was.
Many an ale horn was drunk. It was really good fun. It's now actually quite early. It's 7:30 in the morning, which is unusual for us. We usually sleep in a bit later than this.
Yeah,
but the birds,
I normally do that.
Yeah, the birds. I don't know if you can hear them. Are going crazy. They're going absolutely crazy, and that's probably what woke us up this morning. So we're going to get the fire going, get a coffee on. I'm certainly not going to be digging clay today, are you?
Not today.
No.
That one missed.
I think we'll just have a nice slow morning and just enjoy this bird noise. It's awesome. This was camp set up. Now you can see obviously we've got the gaps in the bark there, but look at the back. That is really cool. The clay has definitely worked in blocking out pretty much all of that. We've still got, like I say, a few sticks to put there, a couple of sticks there. The window's still working fine. Hello out there. Yeah, we're chuffed with the window. All is well in the Viking house. That was my sleep setup last night. So I go for this, like the half foam, half air. I think it's called closed cell or open cell. I don't know which one it is. But just one of those, because it's quite spiky and splintery, this bed. I just went, rather than like a Thermarest pure air one, this one has foam in it as well and kind of a reinforced underlayer to it. Then a sleeping bag and that's it. Pillow. Slept really well.
crispy.
No! No!
Oh well.
Oh no!
Look at that. That's going to be nice, this bread.
Oh, look at that.
Sponging up all of that fat.
Are you ready? Look, incredible, Dustin.
They do.
And we're using the old Viking bread.
Viking bread.
Viking bacon.
I love baking bread in that Dutch
Mate,
oven.
That is a really good bread, that.
And the Dutch ovens are great too.
Yeah. Oh. It's going to be a nice day.
Mm.
Dustin?
Yeah?
I have a surprise for you. Waiting. In my bag. You gave me a gift last night.
Right.
I'm going to give you a gift today. Ready?
Okay.
Hey.
No way!
Yeah, go on, show the boy. Hey,
Check
look
it
at that.
out! No way!
Look
How
at
cool is that?
Everybody,
The
that
Viking
is...
house. Look, there's the deer hide that I tan. There's our fire pit.
How cool is that?
Man, that's awesome.
So
Look, your axe, my axe.
Yeah,
oh
we
man,
nailed it. So
Dude,
that...
thank you very much.
That is based on...
Look at it.
It's cool, isn't it? Look at it. That's based, right, on
Oh, brilliant.
episode 6, I think, when we did the bark roof. So that was based on the thumbnail from episode 6.
Wow.
So, that's for you. And for you guys,
Legend.
this is on the merch website, taofficial.com. The Viking design is now up there. You can get it. I'll put a link in the description. They come in blue and in black as well, which I'll show you in a minute. But
Get the merch, keep that memory alive.
look, it's been a wicked journey with Dustin and Dad obviously building this, and it's not going to last forever.
Awesome.
It is eventually going to come down, but at the end of the day, if we can keep something going, a little bit of merch for those of you that want to support us for, you know, you've joined us on this journey all the way from, most of you, from episode 1. So this is for the guys out there who have stuck around and just got along with our silly ways and bodged up building things that we've done. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy that design. It's a bit of fun. It's on taofficial.com now, and I expect this will be your new pajama top, Dustin.
Oh, definitely. I'm going to wear this every single day.
Yeah.
I'm never going to wash it.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
Thank you very much, Mike. Really appreciate that.
No worries, man. And this is the black one that I've got on here. That's the black, so it comes in blue, navy blue and black. Hope you guys enjoy it. And also, what is the Bushcraft courses that they can come on to come and do some courses with you?
So the Bushcraft courses, it's called westcountrybushcraft.co.uk. I'm sure Mike will put a link in the
Little link
description.
here somewhere, yeah, as well.
Yeah, come along. Join us for an afternoon, a whole day, 2-day or a 3-day course. It'd be
Awesome.
great to see you.
I highly recommend it, guys. I highly recommend it. And also, Bushcraft show this year. We're going to be there at the Bushcraft show. Both going to have some stands.
Yep.
Come and see us. Come along and chat and just chill. Literally, come and chill and chat outdoors. Chat about the Viking house, Bushcraft. You can get 10% off your tickets. There's a link in the description below if you're interested in that. It's going to be a great weekend. It's at the end of May sometime. I think it's like 25th or 27th.
25th to 27th,
Yeah, at the end of May. It's going to be really good fun.
It's always a right laugh.
It's
It really
a
is.
good laugh, it is. But thank you so much for watching this episode, guys. I really appreciate it. Dustin, it's been awesome, mate.
Thank you very much.
It's been really good.
It certainly has been awesome.
We still got a few tweaks to do here that we're gonna do, and obviously a few more overnighters. But like we said last night, there's gonna be a new project that's coming soon. So make sure you're subscribed and check out Dustin's channel, link in the description below. See you later, guys.